Hey guys, I'm going to be doing an overview today of my entire airgun collection. We got everything from, revolvers all the way up to like ARs. This is going to be a couple of airsoft guns, but mostly just pellet guns, 177 cal classics. So let's get into it. As my first airgun, this is basically the first I actually ever got. It's this Daisy Powerline 201. It's cheap, not very great. It can either hold, something like 27 pellets and then, or 27 BBs and then one pellet. Push that forward, and by the way, this gun is empty. I've confirmed before the video. Pull the trigger. That's all there is to it. Crossbar safety. Pretty simple. Next up, we have this. It is a Umarex Glock 17, I believe it's a Gen 3. Pretty simple operation, handles like a normal Glock. This is CO2 powered, and the way you load it is you simply drop it down like that, and then put your BBs up, drop your slide, you're good to go. This one's a real gem. It's a Umarex single action army. Super realistic action. Love this thing. Also CO2 powered. And the coolest part is it takes these shells. Look like this. Simply put a BB in that rubber part in the back. Drop your shell in like that. Then close her up and then, eject your shell. Just like so. Really fun. Really cool. One of my favorites in the collection. Next up, this is another really special one. A Walther LP53. It's from 1953. A super old single shot break barrel pellet pistol. I really do love this thing. The way it works is, I'm not going to cock it right now since I don't have any ammo on hand, but break it here. This is going to pop up to expose the chamber. Then you put in just a single pellet, shut her back up, pull the trigger. No safeties or anything, just your trigger finger. So that's all the pistols. Now let's get on to more of the rifles. Okay, now we're going to be on to the rifle section. So starting off, simple, classic Daisy Red Ryder. Y'all know how this works. Pop it open here. Load in your BBs. 177 cal, of course. Cock this up and down and fire. Only difference from your stock Red Ryder would be I put on this nice scope here. Super fun blinker. Nothing special, but holds a special place in me. It's my first ever pellet rifle, so I really do love this thing. Next up, another lever gun. This is an Umarex. It's called like the Cowboy Legends rifle, I believe. It's Winchester 94. Basically, take the same shells as the single action army, actually. I'm going to get for you right now. Once again, takes these guys. You can hold up to 10. The way it works is just put them in there on the chamber, fire, eject. Simple, fun, and then takes two CO2 cartridges in the back, and this is a smooth bore, so you can fire. You can fire pellets and just normal BBs. Next up, this is another Daisy Red Ryder. This thing's, man, it's pretty old, pretty beat up. Cut off the stock on this thing and electrical taped a flashlight, which you can see there. Although, it's fun. I like it. Same operation as the other one, of course, but a simple, fun little backyard plinker, once again. And my favorite plinker for the backyard, Daisy Model 25 right here. This thing, the way you load it is you're gonna unscrew here. Take some BBs in an internal magazine, or not internal, I guess it would be external. But take your BBs, put them in the magazine, which is connected to the barrel. Screw that back on, you're good to go. Pump action. Another really fun, just really simple gun. Oh, by the way, guys, if you want to see any of these, any reviews on these rifles, then just let me know. I'll do one. Just leave them in the comments. Here is another one of my favorites. super fun rifle. This is a pretty big boy, but Umrex Forge, 177 cal pellet. It's just your standard break barrel. The nice thing is it has this really beautiful wood furniture with but it also features a Picatinny rail, which is awesome, and it's integrally suppressed. So you know, really fun rifle. Definitely more for hunting than plinking, but I mean, hell, you could plink with this if you want. I plink with it, and I really like it. Definitely packs quite a punch too. Now we're going to be going on to our more modern weaponry, starting off with this Umrex MP5K PDW. Really love this thing. It's got a nice folding stock. It is blowback. So diamonds, well, obviously with here, but some of them independently of the bolt, of course. There's a roller blade blowback. You have your suppressor I put on the end. This is just a mock suppressor, so it's, you know, just solid steel, but it has the tri-lug attachment point, which makes a really nice way to mount a suppressor super fast. Got these nice magazines. The CO2 on this guy is actually stored in a cartridge right here in the stock. Simple, fun, 177 cal. This is not Airsoft. This is 177, and it is only semi-auto, which is a shame. Don't know why they did that, but you know, it is what it is. This is my first ever, I guess the Glock was my first ever, you know, modern handgun, but this is my second modern gun. Next, Vulcan ASL. This is the ASL Tango. Love this thing. First ever Airsoft gun I ever owned. Please ignore the slightly cursed exposed inner barrel. This resin here actually got stripped, unfortunately, but I'll get that fixed. I'll get that fixed soon. Next up, in terms of, this thing is stock internally, but externally, the only thing I've changed is I have installed a SEMA stock here, which is clips down, great for batteries. This is NIMH wired. Then I have a Magpul grip unlock, of course. I mean, yeah, with some nice flip-up irons. Really cool gun, though. Next up here is my real pride, you know, my favorite rifle that I have here. It is a SEMA Platinum M4. This is the 10-inch M-Lock variant. I got a lot on here externally. Internally, it's stock. I need to upgrade it, but you know, here's what it is. Magpul CTR stock. This is a 0.83 inch riser with a Vulcan red dot. Got these 200 round mid caps. The ones on the Vulcan are 130. Magpul stippling, as well as a hand stop here. Really comfortable in the hands. Backup irons, these just, can't really see. Backup irons, these just came with the gun. And then here I have a light. I got this off from Knobridge, as well as a 45 degree M-Lock to Picatinny, which just, it's really ergonomic. I need to get a pressure switch, but pretty damn bright and really effective. 600 lumens actually. And then just a mock suppressor on the end. It's hollow. Onto our final gun. This is a pretty big boy. This here is AK-74 by SEMA. I really do love this thing. Super awesome gun. I threw a big old RPK mag in here, but I have normal 74 mags. Internally it's stock again, but externally I've replaced the dust cover with this Picatinny rail one, so I can mount this cool EOTech. And I also have this foam filled suppressor here. Really satisfying gun. I love this thing. Although there is some slight, I don't know if it'll show up, but there's some stock wobble. Don't know how to fix that. If you guys have any ideas, let me know. But yeah, I mean, that's my entire airgun collection. I really do appreciate you guys watching. Thank you. And once again, if you want to see any of these, leave a comment. I'll do a review.